What's going on, all you crypto hodlers and traders? Welcome back to the stream. Thank you for joining if you're here live or if you're coming in after. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Hope you've been staying in the green. It's hard not to with these gains that are going on in the market. So I'm just gonna sit around here for a couple seconds and wait to see if anybody joins before I start. Check my music volumes. It's been a while. I'm back. Had to get a new mic, so I'm double checking my audio right now. Check my music volumes. It's been a while. I'm back. Had to get a new mic. Double checking my audio right now. The music might be too loud. Go. What's up, film agent? Just checking my audios, making sure the music ain't too loud. I got a new mic. Trying to figure it all out. Just check my audios, making sure the music. Sounds like our mic's a little loud. Alright, so on the daily close of Bitcoin, I got lines all over the place. That's how I roll, support and resistance lines all over. But if you can tell in this mess, let me dim this a little bit. Great, mic sounds super good. So if you can see through this mess, this was yesterday's candle, which just closed about 36 minutes ago. Big indecision candle, wicks on both sides. Market doesn't know what it wants to do, but the engulfing candle from the previous day stayed intact, and that means all these buyers are still holding their Bitcoin. The great thing about the candle yesterday is that it came back down to back test the previous all-time high and closed above my resistance line I have plotted here at about $63,000, which is also coinciding with the 786 Fibonacci I have plotted, which was a pretty strong support it's showing because it closed above it, wick below it, closed back at it on yesterday's candle. Now we're just sitting there again. And if you take a look at these fibs, if they're all achieved, the 1618 will take us to 71,200, which is my first initial target, and then the 2618 will take us to 81K. All in a matter of time. I think after we hit 80K is when we're really going to start to see this altcoin super cycle really take off, get those 10x gains, 20x, crazy shit's going to be going on. I think once Bitcoin does its thing, that's how it usually goes. Bitcoin does its thing, and then the alts take off. And Bitcoin's in price discovery mode right now. Hopefully we can engulf this indecision candle from yesterday, bullishly engulf it, and keep setting all-time highs. Let's check the 4 hour. On the 4 hour, I did come up with a somebody actually showed me this. So much stuff going on in my charts, but I think I might have it on this one. Nice and clean. So Bitcoin had a 4-hour head and shoulder. I think that's the target again, another 70k target. So I mean, a lot of stuff is indicating that Bitcoin is going to go to 70k, along with some fibs, and along with this inverse head and shoulder measured move. But there's also a B, C, D bearish pattern on Bitcoin, which it may have already played out. That might be all we get right there. That might be it playing out. We just entered some bearish momentum on the MACD histogram. I don't think this is gonna, I think it's gonna be underperforming and not really affect Bitcoin too much, especially right now how it's going to all-time highs. So that's that. Little bearish stuff, but I don't think it's gonna be anything to worry about. Let's go back to my normal Bitcoin chart. Lines all over the place. Oops. Four-hour, did that end with a bullish engulf? Did it engulf that? Very close to engulfing the previous 4-hour candle. Ethereum, this is going to be outperforming Bitcoin right here. I believe there's an upgrade coming tomorrow, but it's not the one. It's not the EIP 1559. It's just a smaller upgrade that's going to help implement 1559. I got so many fibs. I got 2 fibs set up here. What the heck is going on? So Ethereum set its highest close ever 45 minutes ago. It closed at 2,432. I think we are definitely about to be seeing 2,500 here, possibly tonight. It's 70 bucks away. What's stopping it besides Bitcoin selling off? There's an upgrade coming tomorrow. Just some smaller patches on Ethereum. And then it's looking really good. I mean, our next support would be here, which is at my measured move from the cup and handle. Exactly, look at that. Pretty much. 21.29. Yeah, Ethereum's looking real healthy. I tried to go to negative momentum on the MACD, but that didn't play out. Check the 4-hour. And MACD is actually switching as we're looking from going down to negative to staying positive. It's like right in that zone right now. But I would be very shocked if we don't see 2,500 tonight on Ethereum. Looking so good. Just, it's gonna outperform Bitcoin. All these alts are. Their pairs are just looking so good. I mean, Ethereum, look at it, bounced off my first resistance line pretty much on the nose for ETH to BTC, which is at 0.039. Once it breaks that, you can definitely see us heading to 0.0408. And let me go to the daily here. That's all the targets I have set. I thought, I could have swore I had more. After that, you're coming up to this zone right here. I mean, this is just chop up straight. That's a straight down. I should probably put one right here. That's the last local high. This one probably don't count. 0.0309. Then you're gonna head up to 0.0462 and then 0.0546. After that, probably coming up to 0.859. This is a bunch of chop in this zone. You could probably put one at each of these peaks. At this peak right here, and then at this peak here, because there's a lot of chop in there with some closes. I'm sure. So yeah, you could definitely put one right here too, and I'm sure there's something you could put right here in this little zone. See how there's all those candles just consolidating in these zones right here. Those are usually where you can put your support and resistance lines. Doesn't have to be exact. I mean, you want it to hit like the most candle bodies that you possibly can, closes and whatnot, or top of wicks or bottoms of wicks, but relatively in that area. So yeah, Ethereum, even its Bitcoin pair, looking really good. Almost getting overbought though on the RSI. Once it breaks this, you're 100% going to see 0.0462. These altcoins are just outperforming. There it is on the 4 hour. Break this, you're heading up to 0.0462, and after that you go to 0.0546. So these altcoins are going to be rising here soon. I think the super cycle is definitely coming. Let's check a few other. Let's check LTC. Where's my LTC chart? Is this it? I think I got a different LTC chart, but I guess not. Alright, let's go with this one. Oh, it's the LTC BTC. Check the daily. LTC's been working up Litecoin. I think we're gonna see some great movement out of it here soon, especially once I show you the oh, that's like a bearish, that looks like a bearish harmonic almost on the daily. Is that anything? It looks like it'd be like a crab. Oh, 829. No, not a crab. Bearish bat. Nope, it ain't none of them. Close, but it ain't a harmonic. Get down. Get down. My dog's going nuts. Heard another dog. Stop. Okay, LTC to BTC. Let's check that. This is the chart you gotta watch right here. So LTC to BTC had a harmonic. It kept going down though, and then it got into a descending wedge. And on the daily now it's starting to actually break out. One confirmed close out of it. Probably get a back test before moving higher. That's how it usually works. Your first target is 0.0053 on the Litecoin to BTC pair. This is the first close outside of this descending wedge, so it's never even been closed out of with a fake out. It's never had a fake out even yet. So and all these touches just make me believe that it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then it came back down again. It touched this top line 6 times, so you gotta think that supply line is just, if there's nothing left there to absorb the sells or the buys. So yeah, we're looking at 0.0053, which would be a 22% move from where we're at now. And if you go to the 0.0068, we're talking a 53% move. And the next target would be 83% move to the 0.008. After that, you're flying up. A little bit of chop here. Nothing to really go off of besides, I guess, like right here. After the 0.008, you're talking about 0.01. So it was very straight up, straight down on this asset in these times. After that one, you'd go to probably here or around this area. Litecoin's about to do big things. It's at its like lowest low ever besides this fake out wick. I think these fake out wicks. Other than that, it's like it's at its lowest level it's ever been. Like it's on sale. It's a fire sale right now for that Litecoin to Bitcoin pair.
You can create, sell, and get found online, so any small business can make a change. We need a new generation of thinking, your way of thinking. Start different at GoDaddy.com.
Is my music still playing? Litecoin's about to do big things. Is my music playing? Checking my audio. Alright, cool. Working. Not too loud. Back to this. Whoever that one person in the chat, if you want to see anything, let me know. right back to it. Okay, so we are gonna check out Uniswap on the daily. It had its highest close the other day at $36.70. It came back down to backtest what? The previous all-time high. How do I hide this shit? It came back to test the all-time high right here at about $34.27. So after closing at the highest high, it came back down to test the previous all-time high, and now it's just kind of consolidating right here before probably another leg up, which I think it's going to take us to the 1618 at 50 bucks. I think we're going to see 50 bucks here real soon on Uniswap. It's just, I've been calling it for a long time. $50 Uniswap. I was saying end of February, end of March, but that didn't happen, of course. It was kind of disappointing with the V3. They didn't even mention anything about layer 2, but they did do a lot of cool stuff with the V3 upgrade. Hopefully that gets, I don't even think it's implemented yet. It just was announced. But Uniswap, I'm saying 50 bucks very soon at the 1618 Fibonacci from where we're at right now, coming from the start of the run pretty much right before we started to go up. I mean, you could come down here, but that just stretches your fibs even bigger, which is, it'd probably put the 1618 at like 52 bucks. See, like if you came down here to the, I guess the real start of the run. Yeah, it puts your fib at like 52, but I'll keep it back here because that's where we really did the breakout and started consolidating at a higher highs, higher lows. At this part of the trend. So yeah, 50 bucks Uni coming very soon is what I'm calling. Let's check the 4-hour Uni. Just consistent higher highs. Got a little trend line building here. So I noticed, Uni was just kind of had a little support area here, resistance area here, just a lot of confluence in this area from prior times. That little rectangle. We tried testing it, broke out, came back to back test. It was a fake out. Tried to do it again, came down multiple times. I mean, here it actually broke it. Went up there for a few days, a couple days, but here we broke it this time, and then we even got higher than this previous time when we broke through this little confluence area, setting new higher all-time highs. Man, that looks like a freaking bull flag. Look at this. Parallel channel. Where's it at? I don't know how to use this. I don't know how to use TradingView. Where's the parallel channel? Alright, alright. Come on now. Why am I not seeing it? I know it's in this one. We got a little bit of a bull flag here on Uni. That's looking pretty good there. And we're closing at the top of the range with a W. Probably could be a fucking harmonic inside of it. Wow. That'd be a bearish harmonic though, a W. Bull flag on the pole, which would take us to where would, if this broke out of here, where would it take us? This is how you figure that out. You get your price range, go from the bottom of this pole, the flag pole. I like to go to the close, but you can go to the top of the wick too, but we'll just go to the close for be conservative. So on a bull flag, if you were to break out, depending where you break out on this downward channel here, let's just call it right there. It puts us at about 42 bucks. Because you measure this full flag or the pole, and that's going to be your measured move to the next spot. A little over 42 bucks. Bitcoin's selling off again. It's doing that stuff. Doing that stuff again. There's some pretty damn good trade setups that were going on. AVAX had a harmonic. I think it was a cipher. Yes, it is a cipher. And with like 3 rising values, I guess you could say, or just 3, higher lows. And it finally is starting to do its little breakout. We're putting the targets at about 47 bucks, 60 bucks, and $70 on AVAX. Looking pretty juicy. It started to break out. It probably is going to stop here at 39 for a second. I actually almost opened a long on this last night, and I didn't, at about $34.13. It was like right here. Could have already been up, 16%. That's AVAX though. Pretty good trade here because it's already been to these highs. It's not going to price discovery. These are just support and resistance lines from its last run up. And now this one is a great potential setup. It might actually be playing out already because it doesn't have to exactly hit this, zone right here, $24.25 on this bullish cipher as well on Solana. It got to a low of 24.68, so 40 cents off. Pretty much hit the PCZ, which is the pattern completion zone, and it's now making its way back up, which there's really nothing when you look left because it's just sitting at all-time highs. So in order to get your potential price targets, I took the fib from the initial breakout of this new trend and put it at the lowest low, or I put it at actually my pattern completion zone because I figured that'd be the lowest low, but it can go a little higher since it didn't hit that. But the first target I would say would be like $30.57, this 786, and then you'd probably go up to the 1618, which is $37.18, and then you're going to see 45.12 at the 2618 because that's what crypto's doing. And look at this, bullish divergence is also playing out right now at the same time. You actually, it's momentum shifting to bullish divergence, and it pretty much hit the PCZ on a bullish cipher. You'd like to typically see it come back down and back test this area before running up again. It could exactly be what it's doing. Hopefully it does. I might jump into one in this then. But I had my alert set and it never hit, so I should have just raised it a little bit. But that's all good. There's many more trades out there. So we're looking here and we're looking there for our targets on this setup. Also here at the 786. Solana's looking juicy with the bullish divergence coming. Pretty much a bullish cipher. Cheese had an inverse head and shoulder, also in a descending wedge. It's in this little descending wedge. 3 spots hit on top, 1, 2 on the bottom. But you can see it broke up from this head and shoulders inverse. Measured move would be at about 65 cents. It tried to get there, came back down to back test, which is good. You want to see this. That's like when you want to open your trade, pretty much, is when it comes back down to back test, because then you know it's confirming support. It's good to go. That's usually a really good sign. So yeah, at this point it would break out and go up to like 64 cents. Still great, but I do have trade targets set up of 71 cents, 87, and 94. Just previous all-time highs and your swing highs from prior in this cycle. If anyone in the chat wants to see anything specific, let me know. Tell me if my music sucks too.
Time to start taking care of yourself by taking care of your space. 'Cause when your house shines,
LRC is finally playing out. This and ADA were just killing me for so long. If you look at LRC and you look at ADA, you'd say, wow, these are stable coins. What is it doing? It just trading in this channel forever. I think I guess ADA really entered this channel back here, which would have been March 16th. It's like a full month of just, come on, just eating all the supply, just accumulating all of it. And that's why I had such a big run up here, because it just ate up all the supply. But yeah, as you can see, it broke this channel, fake out, came back down, did it twice actually closed out twice, and a few candle closes here outside of this little rectangle. But on the third time, it broke it and smashed through it, setting a new all-time high on ADA at 156. Pretty crazy. It actually looks like a cup, a nice cup without that little dip there. So yeah, ADA, I don't know, this fib, we already hit the 786. We're kind of sitting in between the 618 and the 786, and I'm looking at a price target of about $2 here on the 1618, and then if you hit the 2618, you're talking 275. With this measured move, I don't even know where this came from. Is there a 4-hour head and shoulders or something? I don't know where this came. Oh, because it's in this massive pennant as well. I forgot, it's in a massive pennant, and if you measure from top to bottom on this pennant here to here, that measured move pretty much takes you to the $2 1618 mark. So we're actually breaking out of it right now. well, trying to. It broke above it and was a fake out, came back down on ADA. I think once we punch through this one more time is when we're gonna see that big move up to 154, and then which was just our all-time high. Why is it different on the 4 hour than the daily? Oh, it's our previous all-time high. And then now we have a new all-time high just a few cents above that. Yeah, 1618, $2 ADA coming soon. Also, what I was saying, ADA, that's on the daily. We'll go back to the 4 so you can get a few more candles. Look at this. It's pretty much been a freaking stable coin forever. Just sitting in this channel, and then look at LRC. Doing the same thing. Not as consistent, but just trading in this channel since February 22nd. Just consolidating, eating up all the supply. I had an ascending triangle. It tried to break out. I was so excited here. I'm like, yes, here we go. We're going to 73 cents. Nope, fake out. Came down and broke down. Hit the bottom of this channel. Started to go up, then we started to come back down again. 3 falling method, or 3 falling peaks is what it's called, I think, but not really, they're flat. Came down here, had a little supply line that I plotted. Once we broke that, it's been all uphill since there, thankfully. Got back here in the box, started trading in this box again. So if it does anything like what ADA did, which when ADA first broke out, it really took off though. It went up and consolidated for a few times and then took off. So if LRC is at that phase right now, after that long consolidation in this rectangular pattern, it's at its consolidation phase, so it might jump to the 73 cents here very soon. That's my target, 73 cents. Actually, yeah, I think it hit it today on KuCoin in one of those low liquidity market buys. Someone probably just ate up the whole order book. But we wicked through this little resistance here at 66 cents. That was this previous swing high here. I set one there, and it also has a lot of confluence in this area and a little bit right here, but mainly because of this swing high. We're just chilling at it now. Hopefully it punches through and hits the 73 cents mark before running back up to, I think it got to like 93 cents at one point. 90. The all-time high, 89 cents. So there, and then I don't need this anymore. Another spot is not much. Like this could be maybe, but I would say right here, I guess. After 73, you're probably gonna go 79, and then after that, you're probably just gonna hit 83 to 89 cents. This fib can go away. Yeah, LRC, kind of mimicking what ADA just did. I really like it. It broke out. It's doing the consolidation thing, just like ADA did here, or here, before making a major 15-17% move. So if LRC can do anything like what ADA did, we're gonna see some nice gains here soon. It would take us to like 76 if it did a 17%. Alright, GRT, there we go. There we go, GRT. Came back down to back test this $1.90 right here. Back tested it. Got a nice candle here on the last 4 hour. I think we're gonna be seeing 220 here soon. Looking real good on GRT. Had that inverse head and shoulder. It had an inverse head and shoulder, inverse head and shoulder pretty much again. Like 2 in a row. It's not really a deep shoulder there, but it's pretty much there. And where would the measured move take us on that? I'll go here. Since we kind of already broke it, we already hit it. So yeah, that's already been completed. We're looking at bullish divergence is coming as well on the MACD. Very, very, very weak momentum in the bearish territory. So I think it's gonna run here soon to 220. That'll be pretty cool. If anybody in the chat wants to see anything in particular, let me know. Or if my music is too loud, it's unbearable to hear, it's just the worst music ever, let me know, because I cannot hear it. Tomo did some things. It as well was trading in a box, rectangle, just doing some consolidating. Real nice consolidation. After it tested the box, it actually made a high of 365-ish. Came back down to test this rectangular zone as support. It's holding on to it for now. We're probably gonna see the 786 fib again. And why is that on this one? There we go. Probably come back to see the 786 before, well, obviously before going to the 1618. We can't just skip over it, but the 1618 is definitely a possibility of $5, because if you look at Tomo, you can't forget to check the pairs, because the pairs will let you know how much more potential they have up to the upside versus Bitcoin. Because if Bitcoin stays the same price and if Bitcoin stays the same price and the Tomo to BTC pair goes up, you're gaining money. But if BTC value goes down and the pair goes up, you're not really gaining any USD value. Because if Tomo stays $3.50 but Bitcoin drops $10,000, your Tomo to BTC pair will go up. You essentially have more Bitcoin, but you don't have more USD, because it's still $3.50 a coin. You just gained BTC, which is the name of the game. But it's just something to think about when you're trading these. So as I was saying, you can see how much more upside this coin really has. It's not even close to where it has once been. It's just still getting out of this lowest low it's ever had. It's just slowly working its way up. And I have a target here set at, my chart can't even read it because it's too small. $6,530 Satoshis would be your first stop. And then you'd probably go probably come to this area, and then somewhere in here for sure. I think like 12,000 was its all-time high. 13,000 Satoshis. So yeah, Tomo has a lot of room to run. It's just getting started. It really is. Tomo is really just getting started on its US or BTC pair. Another great setup that was happening was BAT. It had a what is that? A complex inverse head and shoulder, which is starting to play out very nicely. I think I tried to say this was a cup and handle, but that's kind of negated now. Yeah, BAT. I think I got in at 114, right in this area. After that shoulder completed. And once it broke this 127 mark right here, which was a lot of zones right there, it mooned up to 165, and now it's just chilling right here, consolidating before the next leg up with some bullish momentum on the MACD. Really soft here on this bearish momentum. Bullish divergence playing out, or going to be playing out here soon. Probably take us back to this 155 area where it was before Bitcoin sold off last night. Another great one. There's so much good stuff going on right now. Jeez. Litecoin, after it broke out of this kind of pennant here, huge from on the bottom, but after it broke that, it said, see you later, bud. Went all the way up to $42. Today, its new all-time high. Closed the new day with an all-time high of crushing its previous one at $37. Closed today at, or actually its all-time high, just, not even a little bit over an hour ago, whenever it happened. $42.21. So Litecoin is doing things, and if you want to see why it's doing things, I can show you it even further why it's doing things. It is because God, why am I so bad at this? I know I had a Litecoin. It's a BTC chart, but it's gone. But we broke out of some supply line issues. Couldn't break above this. Now we are. And once it did, it really took off. It might come back down to back test, but I don't know. Link is just looking real good. So, Link, first target is 82,000 Satoshis, I believe that is. Yeah, 82,000 Satoshis, first target I'd be looking for on Link to BTC, which would essentially right now up its price by about 27%. That's if Bitcoin stays the same exact at what it is. So the USD value would go up $12, but if Bitcoin goes up 10%, that just makes it 10% more. It's a very tricky game with the link with when you're pairing with BTC. Sushi's doing things. Finally, I was scared for a little bit. That was also in a, was that a bearish crab or a bullish crab? I think it was in a bullish crab or butterfly. It was a butterfly. And not a perfect butterfly, but it retested this zone many times, and also ended up getting in a little descending wedge here. Broke through it a couple times on the downside, but always got back in rather quickly, and now it is hitting the measured move target. It bounced off it. Man, I swear, a lot of times lately, my targets are hitting perfect. My support lines, it's crazy. I don't know what I'm doing lately, like on Bitcoin even. I have these charted beforehand, and it's like, they're just hitting them. And it's really odd. Never had that much success. Where the hell was I at? Was this it? No. Where were we at? Sushi. Yeah, the descending wedge broke out. Already hit the measured move, but I think we're gonna go higher. Keep going higher, back up to these highs. I think once we get to this all-time high, yeah, we're going to the 1618, which will put us at about $28 on sushi. It hasn't come, it has. It went past this and already back tested the 1592 as support, confirmed. Now it's on its way back up to probably $19.23 is where we're going to head to next, because all these candle closes and wicks right here, lot of area right here, lots of stuff going on there. So it'll be in this vicinity. It's not gonna be 19, well, it might be according to how I've been doing it lately, but $19 to, like, I'd even go up here, 19 to 1975 area. Sushi. Man, these Binance coin, all these coins are just going nuts. Look at that. Just look at that uptrend. Straight up. Straight up. Uh-oh. What do we got here? What do we have here, ladies and gentlemen? On Binance. Look at this. Look at this. So we have a small amount of negative momentum on the histogram paired with a huge amount of negative momentum, but the price here is higher than it was there, indicating hidden bullish divergence. I think we're about to see new all-time highs on BNB rather soon once this starts going to the light red bars and making its way back to bullish on the histogram. That is very good indicator right there for BNB, which has already been up. Man, earlier today everything was up so much higher, but BNB is currently sitting at 42% up in the past week. 42%. Nuts. And now we have hidden bullish divergence gonna start playing out here very soon. We're in price discovery mode. if I were to draw a fib from, let's say, the bottom here to where we just started, to the all-time high, to the low, if you go back to the 786, it's 661, but if we're talking the 1618, which would put us at $818 on BNB, up to 1,000. 1,000 would be psychological resistance too anyway, so that just makes this even more kind of valid in my head. Wow. BNB, hidden bullish divergence, not oversold anymore. It's cooled off. I think we could be seeing some big moves here again soon from BNB. It just went up so much and needed a little bit to cool off like it's done all these other times. Look, every time, up, cools off, up, cools off, up, cools off. What's it gonna do? Up. It just goes up. That's all it does. Let's look at these other coins. What else went up? The infamous Doge coin. Look at this. I don't even have anything charted on this coin. I don't even like going on here. Bittrex. That's probably why. Look at that. From my my old fib, we fucking pretty much nailed it right here. No, went a little bit above that, but at the 1 fib, which was 13 cents, but this 1618, I don't, whatever this is plotted from, wow, it was this low before the run up to, I don't know if there's a wick there, doesn't look like it. I don't know why that would be up there like that. To that high. What is this? I guess got so much shit all over the place. What is this? So the 1618 would be 17 cents from what I had plotted back here. This is like an old fib. You'd probably want to run a new fib like right here-ish or right there to the high, to the new low. But yeah, Dogecoin is just a mystery to me. I don't know why everyone's hype on it. I didn't see this one until after I made my little thumbnail. It must have just popped very recently. SNT 96% up. Rune doing things. Very good project. Just got released, I think, yesterday. It was on one of these news sites. Yeah, Thorchain, it got released. I think it's live now, and it could be taking over crypto. It's at number 42 right now. VeChain 57% up. Stacks 50% up in the past 7 days. These exchange coins have just been going nuts. I think KuCoin was at like 20 bucks for a little bit, up 46% now. Cosmos 37. Pancake Swap was doing a thing for a little bit. Got up to like, it was like 28 bucks, I think, 27. Yeah, 28 bucks. Crazy. A lot of people say, well, not a lot of people, I think I read some stuff where they're saying that could just be a lot of fake volume going on there. But I don't know anything. XRP? XRP been doing things. Why do I have nothing plotted? That's just what I do, huh? Hey boy. You gonna be quiet? Buddy. Alright, so XRP, just, you know, setting multi-year highs, because that's what stuff does. In this type of market, it said, I'm going to outer space, and that's what it's doing. But we have to get to like 331 to even be near its previous all-time high in the 2017 run. I think that's 2017, yeah. So XRP's got a lot of room to move still, which its next resistance would even be like somewhere in this area probably. And then you're gonna look somewhere in here, and then you're gonna go here, and you're gonna go here. Yeah, XRP doing things. It's got old stuff plotted. Look at this. Look at this. Wonder how that trade turned out if I traded there. XRP going to the moon. Sometimes you have to forget about the coin and just look at the chart, and if it's gonna make you money, who gives a shit, right? Aave, when did this get to $4.28 or 428? That's what I'm talking about. I think it had a bullish bat. What's going on here? Is that a crab? Yeah, it was a bat. I'm pretty sure it's a bat. And it's finally starting to play out. See you at 442. My fibs are a joke. See you at 442. Then I will see you at 488. Then I'll see you at 529 and then 580 before we go ballistic. Aave looking real good. I didn't even know. I did not know it did that in the last 4-hour candle there. 10% move. Pretty cool. Theta. Great setup as well. Bullish cipher. Still has yet to play out. It tried. And it came back down, but $14 the first target. Theta. 15, 16, 1776. Great. Dot. $53 is a target I have set up for potential pattern completion. I think that's a crab, a big crab. I think that's all I got today. Went over a bunch of coins. Looked at some of the top movers of the last 7 days. These exchange coins, because Coinbase IPO, that's why I think these exchange coins are really going up like that. Because who's gonna be the next one to IPO? Cheese. I just call it cheese. It's doing things now. Come on. Get to that 71 cents. Let me be happy. Soul. Once again. Didn't get in this trade because it didn't hit my little alarm didn't go off, which I should have set it higher. Maybe it would have. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this. The open interest on Bitcoin options is now at about 6,900. I think it was at 7,000, so some might have sold or something. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the stream, whether you're watching after or if you were live. Thanks for coming. I got a new mic, so hopefully it was a lot better this time. And I hope to see you on the next one. I'm gonna try to do this more regularly. I took a little break to learn some more harmonics. I'm trying to learn Wyckoff now. Just candle patterns, stuff like that. So I'm trying to bring you guys some better content with some better analysis. So hope to see you on the next one. Be safe and keep hodling and keep trading. And if you're trading, keep them in the green.